Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh my God. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. To this day, after I develop my documentary, I swear to all y'all, Deontay Wilder pulls up on Anthony Joshua and said, "Oh, let's do it." So in this video, we gonna break it down and talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I am back with some more boxing. Now, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, he just defeated Derek Chisora, a veteran of the sport who really faced everybody. He fought David Haye, he fought Tyson Fury, he fought Fury a couple of times. He fought the great Alexander Usyk. He fought a ton of people. Otto Wallin, Gerald Washington, Joseph Parker, David Price. So the man's resume is stacked. Kubrat Pulev, he's like one of them old school cats that really get it in with everybody. And he even dropped Joe Joyce and dropped him, and he's a juggernaut known for having a chin. So nasty knockout when he knocked out Spilka and so on and so forth. He had some fights with Dillian White, and Wilder beat him in his own backyard. So credit to Wilder. I have a video breaking it down what really happened, right? I'll put a card at the end of this video. Make sure you tune in, tap in, and check that out. But as far as the Joshua Wilder fight, they did have a little crossing of paths after the victory, if you will. And it was very brief. Wilder was going back to the locker room. Joshua was just kind of hanging out. Eddie Hearn was right there. And Wilder walked up, respectfully, dapped him up. And Joshua just stood at him. Like he was just staring at him. Like almost like he was in awe. And he didn't really say anything. Now, there's a lot of people who they lie in boxing, you know what I mean? So I've seen fans and they were like, "Oh man, Joshua was talking crap to Wilder because somebody says you're not ready, mate," or something like that. But Joshua's mouth is not even moving. So unless he's a ventriloquist, it wasn't him that said it. But I see a lot of people frame it as if Joshua was trash talking Wilder, which simply didn't happen. But anyway, Joshua, I don't even know if he said anything. It looked like he just was looking at him as he passed. And Wilder said, "Let's do it." So I want to give you guys my thoughts on the fight. I don't know, man. I understand it because I understand boxing. I understand the business. But at this point, I don't really feel like I need to see it for obvious reasons. I think Wilder has wear and tear on him. Joshua has wear and tear. So no matter what happens in the fight, it is not really even an indication of what could have happened. Like, imagine, let's say we didn't lose Kobe Bryant, right? And we have a one-on-one game. Let's say Kobe is 50. And then they do a one-on-one game between Vince Carter at 50-something and Kobe Bryant at 50-something. Or Allen Iverson at 50-something and Kobe at 50-something. Again, people will possibly watch, but it's never going to live up to if they would have did it in 2003, 2005 with like a prime Kobe with the afro. You know what I mean? Allen Iverson with the braids when he's in the league. It don't hit the same. So for me, I'm just being honest. It's kind of a cash grab, kind of a Amir Khan, Kell Brook. Now, I'm a fan of Wilder. I like what he's brought to the table, and he took what he had, a daughter with an illness, and he built from it and really did his thing and carved out a whole path with not having the fundamentals, starting boxing late. And another thing I noticed, Wilder, imagine if he was like a cruiserweight, right? Because he's really closer to cruiserweight in terms of his size than he isn't. These other dudes are big. Derek Chisora outweighed him by 40 pounds. $40. What movie is that from? Derek Chisora outweighed him by 40 pounds. And Wilder is in there with the big boys. 6'9" Fury, weighing 280, 290, almost 300 pounds. If he fights Joshua weighed 240 something with Jake Paul. And that was because he was stifled. There was a weight cap in the clause with Jake Paul. But we've seen Joshua at like 250, 260. So Wilder's always given up a lot of size to these other guys, even if he's taller. His legs are skinnier, he's leaner, and all these guys are bigger. Johan Duhaupas, Eric Molina, like virtually Luis Ortiz, almost everybody that Wilder faced is bigger than him. So it is what it is. I don't know if you guys want to see the fight still. Let me know that in the comment section. But for me, I feel like if it happens, I'll watch it and I understand it from a business perspective. But definitely, I'm not going to be excited like I would have when years ago, remember when Wilder had that green bomber jacket on and he was like, Anthony Joshua, my documentary, we offered you $50 million. The money's all there. Like, that's when I wanted to see the fight. So it's like boxing is like your appetite, right? You'll have these cravings. Let's say you're craving pizza. Because you're craving pizza today on a Saturday, doesn't mean if you wait a year, if you wait 2 years, you're still having that craving for pizza. You know, by that time, maybe you don't even eat pepperonis, or maybe you're a health food nut. So you're watching what you eat and then you don't eat and divulge on things like that. A lot can change over the years. That's the point I'm making. And one of the things is usually boxers, even the technical fighters, you can't say Pretty Boy Floyd was like slower than the older Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? You can't say that the younger Floyd wasn't more of a ferocious puncher. So that's how Father Time works. It's usually not in our favor. And the more you wait and wait and wait, typically in the sport of boxing, it doesn't benefit the end result. And I think Wilder Joshua is an example of that.